Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei Extras. Today we're going to be doing MCC, but with Hermitcraft. Now this is going to be a concept that, I mean, it's original maybe, I don't know. But I made a roster for MCC that includes, as far as I am aware, every active, in quotations, Hermitcraft member. Now, disclaimer, I don't really watch Hermitcraft, so I don't know if everyone who I've put in is actually active. But I used the Hermitcraft wiki and then left one person out. For relatively obvious reasons. So yeah, first, this is either tomorrow's or yesterday's upload. I don't know when I'm uploading this yet. Also, the reason I'm showing Azuma is because I clicked on Twitch, Azuma was recommended, and I was like, wait, I have a Hermitcraft video idea I need to do. Perfect coincidence. Anyways, I wanted to use this as the image to cover the teams. Okay, anyways, here we go. Perfect. First team. Now, the balancing for this event is interesting. Obviously, there's very limited slots to work with. I think what ended up being the amount of Hermits is, I think, 25. And then the rest I try to fill with people that either are just close to Hermitcraft. I think some of the members, or some of the people I put in are like on the live series, which I think had like a crossover or something. But there was a crossover SMP thing that I've heard of that I think had some people that are on here with some of the other people. Regardless, balancing is not perfect. I tried a little bit, but it's not perfect. First team, you got Phil's a Minecraft with Cub Fan, Good Times to Scar, and Tango Tech. Now, Tango I don't know too much about. I'm pretty sure Tango is the person behind the decked out thing from Hermitcraft, which I would love to know more about. I just do not have time to do like hours and hours of research, but it looks really cool. Either way, this would be a pretty solid team, I think. I mean, it's just a bunch of people that I think are pretty cool, and they're all on the same team. There you go. I'm sure there's a bunch of like Hermitcraft lore that covers certain wars I've been told about, where it's like, this was funny because there was a war that had, I think it was like the team I had last time with Doc, and apparently Doc and like Green or something had a war. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. You got Orange team. Now, I tried making an all-girls team at first, but then I had other duos and stuff that I thought were cooler, so this ended up being the team. You have JoJo with Pearl, Shovel, and Joe Hills. That's the team. Next up, oh, I'm making it smaller now. You got Callum CPK himself with False, Rendog, and Azuma. Azuma is actually someone I would like to see in MCC soon. I think Azuma's been asked about it by like their viewers, and I don't know what Azuma's response was again. As far as I remember, it was something like interested but don't really know like Scott, or don't really know how to get in, whatever. So I think Azuma would be a cool addition to MCC in the near future, hopefully. I don't know how complicated it is necessarily to get that sorted, but I think it'd be fun. Next up, you got Awesome Dude with Ant Venom, Doc M77, and Wells Knight. Also, I can try to give an explanation for it. I'll actually just try to give an explanation for every single person that isn't a hermit that I put into this. Phil has teamed with a couple hermits before, but he's like a he does do hardcore. He's a hardcore streamer, obviously. He plays a lot of survival Minecraft, and like SMBs and stuff. So I think the category of content he makes and Hermitcraft have some like overlap, kind of. And I think he's just a cool person to put with newcomers and whatnot. So yeah, JoJo I know has teamed with a couple hermits before. JoJo is one of the better top frags to have for new people as well, and it's just I think JoJo is capable of being family friendly as well. So in case that's necessary, you've got that as well. Callum CPK I just put in because I know he also has teamed with a lot of hermits before, and I just thought him and False was a fun duo, so that's just a duo, and yeah, that's that. Awesome Dude I know is like he likes the hermit. I think he's very big into Hermitcraft as far as I recall. Someone else who's also big into Hermitcraft who I didn't put in, now that I think about it, is Tubbo. At least I don't think I put Tubbo on a team, which he should have been on a team, but he's not on a team. Anyways, yeah, Sam is in because he's big into Hermitcraft. I think he'd be just a good person to have as well in these teams. Ant Venom, I think, is friends with like Doc or something like that. I don't know. They know each other, I think, which is what that was based off of. Next up, You got a almost Canadian team, unless XB Crafted is Canadian, but I just happened to put three people together who were from Canada, and then the fourth was just someone I thought maybe could fit. I don't know. You got Illumina, Gemini Tay, Etho, and XB Crafted. I mean, obviously, this would probably be one of the most liked teams in recent MCC history because it just has an Etho on it. I think Etho Illumina could be a fun duo. Gem is always fantastic to have on a team. I'm not very familiar with XP Crafted, I just know of them. I don't really know what they do within Hermitcraft, but I think it could be fun. From the three people I do know on this team, it's already a fantastic team, and XP Crafted seems like a fine person, so there you go. Boom. Good team. Next up, also I tried to put at least one newcomer in every team, because that's just the most fair in a situation like this. So I think I succeeded, but I don't remember. I actually got Pizza Hut, Captain Sparkles, Iskal, and Stress Monster. Now, this is almost a Vault Hunters team, I think. I don't know if Stress Monster has done Vault Hunter stuff. Maybe they have. I'm not sure. I tried to make a Vault Hunters team, but then I think I either didn't because of balancing, in quotations, or some other reason. I don't remember. But yeah, this could be a fun team. I don't know. Stress Monster, I think, is also someone who's been talked about in regards to MCC before. I think, but I could be wrong. Maybe in the future, but maybe not. Who knows? Next up, you got technically this is not this team that technically doesn't have a newcomer, but this is Martin in the Littlewood, Scott's Major, Ollie Ryan Sound, and Zombie Cleo. I think as far as I remember, Scott and Ollie were in that crossover SMP thing, whatever that was, and I think, if I remember correctly, Cleo was also there, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. And then Martin, I just put there because Martin fits, I think. Martin's cool. He probably knows a decent amount of Hermits because he's been around in the micro community for a long time. So he probably is familiar with a lot of them. Next up, you got Fire Breath Man with 3 newcomers because that's what he does. He's good with newcomers. And to be completely honest, so this team is Fire Breath Man, Jevin, Hypnotized, and Zedaf, I think. I think Shane and Jevin might know at least of each other, I think, as far as I recall. I don't really know much about Hypnotized or Zedaf. I don't even know if they have like a profile picture that isn't just their Minecraft face, but when I looked up their names and just looked around, that's what I found, so, yeah, I don't know much about them. They just, I put them with Fire Breath Man because he's like one of the best people to put with new people because he's cracked and like also is very like inviting to people to like have them want to play more, I guess. Or at least that's I think what Impulse said. But yeah, very cool team. I think maybe I don't know. This is just a team I made. It's just Fire Breath Man with new people. I mean, yeah, that's just what it is. All right, next up, you got H-Bomb with Impulse, Corrales, and Vintage Beef. Now, H-Bomb I know is a collector of Hermits. I don't know if he's teamed with Impulse before. If he has, then I guess I accidentally made a duplicate. But, yeah, this is just... I was just like, yep, that's a team. I did look up on Twitter, or at least I tried to look up on Twitter if people followed each other or like whatever, whatnot. And I did find out that obviously every Hermit follows every Hermit, as far as I recall, because there's just a big community of, well, it's not super large, but it's a community of creators who just love Minecraft. So that makes sense. And I think H probably fits very well on here because he's also just a well-known Minecrafter who's been around for a long time. So that's that. And now obviously there's a couple of people who have yet to be put on a team. Where's Green? I don't know. Where's Mumbo? I don't know. Maybe on the next team. Then that's the final team. Skizzleman is down there. You might be confused. I'll be honest. I was just a dumb idiot. I thought he was on Hermitcraft, but he's not. So when I realized, I was like, oh, never mind. Anyways, final team is Fruit, Green, Mumbo, and B-Dubs. This would be an insane team. If this ever happened in MCC, I'd go insane. Like, Fruit Green is already a duo that like is super hype. Mumbo is probably top 3 most requested players ever by the community because he's like one of the biggest Hermitcraft members. Oh, I think he's already responded and like said that he's not interested, or people said that he would. Or either Mambo said he wasn't interested, or Hermitcraft member said that he would probably not be interested. I don't remember. And then B-Dubs, I feel like would play again in something like this. So yeah, overall, I think Pink Team is just fire. I like these teams. Like I said, I don't know much about every Hermits. I know, I know of every Hermit member a little bit. I know their names, and like if you showed me a list of profile pictures, I could definitely be like, yep, that's this person. Like, I know that much about Hermitcraft. And then some of the members I know pretty well from MCC. Some of them I know from watching them in the past, like Vintage Beef, Etho, some others. I used to watch Korean as well, Mumbo, etc. But yeah, this is the roster. Let me know what you think. And I assume there's plenty of people who know way more about Hermitcraft. So correct any teams that you think are incorrect, or suggest in the comments any swaps that you think would make a lot more sense. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you all again very soon. I'm just trying to use a bunch of ideas, or at least I'm trying to come up with ideas for MCC content that are outside of what MCC does, because we're currently in a little bit of a drought, because the next event is in like a month. So yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye!